Troy Troyford has worked at the Army Bay Public Library for the past 15 years. Just last week he received local recognition from Dottie Pennyfather, a countdown checkout operator by day and community blogger by night, who published an article to her blog site's 43 members on Troy's incredible achievement of having never had a book go unreturned throughout the duration of his employment at the Army Bay Public Library. News of this achievement has travelled quickly in Troy's town, resulting in the Hibiscus daily newsletter featuring him in their weekly Good Thoughts section. Mr Troyford tells us that he works a total of 100 hours a week, which is 60 hours over the 40 hours stipulated in his employment contract. But he asserts that if working overtime gets the job done, then so be it. Despite popular public perception of Mr Troyford's role within his community, some anonymous individuals have come forward with disturbing allegations of misconduct, which has taken place throughout his tenure as a librarian.
Honey, I'm home. Oh.
Leek and onion soup is certainly not my favourite, but I know Megan has been very busy as of late since she started working full time, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Just this once. Goodness, it's made me quite angry actually. Count to 10 with practices, remember? 1, 2... Dang it! That lazy woman just can't get one thing right to save her life. Ugh! Three books, 5 days overdue, located at a property in Army Bay. This is bad. This is real bad. Today the system is alerting me to a property in the Army Bay area with which the home's occupants have 3 books, 5 days overdue. This is what I term a Code 4 situation, which means urgent and forceful action is required. I'll be storming the property equipped with a G22 pistol, tear gas and pepper spray, with the hopeful intention of safely extracting these overdue books from the property. So I've located the property. It's just up a driveway there. Excuse the face paint, it's just a persona I like to step into when carrying out these operations. Well, I say we go. Let's get on to this. Tear gas if I may require it. Okay, let's go. In a letter to the Auckland Council governing body, Troy Troyford requests that community librarians be granted the same law enforcement powers that the New Zealand police have access to, declaring that every day hundreds of books are not returned on their due date within Auckland City. The letter also claimed that such behaviours are creating an orderless society who will continue to push the boundaries. So I have developed a 4-level tier system which seeks to address each book on a case-by-case basis, and that is what I'm utilising today. My mission statement for this is outstanding service, integrity, develop, diverse action and response. So we have 4 levels here. The level 1 stipulates to me that the book is due in 5 days. That just requires me to go to the patron's letterbox and deposit a simple note in there to urge them and remind them that their book is due in 5 days, just to give them a little nudge to get to the final chapter. A level 2 alert stipulates to me that the book is due in 3 days. This requires me to go to the patron's door and knock on it and verbally communicate to them that their book is in fact due in 3 days. Someone's there. They've gone. Where was I? Oh yes. And alert level 3 on my tier system means that if the patron has not handed their book in 5 hours before our library's closing time at 12 PM on that day, I will turn up to the premises and conduct a forced entry. This situation is known to get pretty heated, and I have been involved in countless scuffles, but they usually zip it when I remind them that I am in fact locked and loaded. And the last level on my tier system, which is the most serious and the one I'm currently in the process of carrying out, is an alert level 4, which requires me to access the patron's premises through covert means. I will not be confronting them at the door because a book that is 5 days past its due date stipulates to me that these individuals will most likely pose a safety risk to both myself and the wider community. You know, you encounter some pretty dicey individuals in this job, devoid of any morality. I wouldn't be freaking surprised if Osama bin Laden was cooped up in there, hiding from the Americans, bored out of his brain, decided to sign up for an Auckland Library's card to access the fantastic books within our catalogue, depriving the Auckland ratepayer access to what they are entitled to. And then he's too freaking lazy to get his little Al-Qaeda assistants to come to our library and return the book through our return slots. That's it. It's time. How to Be a Domestic Goddess by Nigella Lawson. The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. Jamie's 15-minute meals by Jamie Oliver. Darn it, Troy, they're not here. Disgusting supervillains. These people are good. Real good. Auckland Council Libraries and Council Services Assistant. Put your hands up and see him. Well, I have a warrant to search your address for How to Be a Domestic Goddess by Nigella Lawson, The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson, and Jamie's 15-minute meals by Jamie Oliver. Get up there now. Where are they? Sorry. They're my wives. She's been really busy with work. And her mum's just broke her back. And I guess she just hasn't had the time to hand them back in. Oh, shut up, you Caliban scum. Arms raw, can see him. Where's he hiding? Who? Don't play dumb with me, Bin Laden. What? You take me for a fool, don't you? Well, I've been dealing with scum like you for the past 15 years. I'll find them myself. I found them. They're here. So I'm going to have to very carefully and quickly extract these without getting a paper cut, because I will have to file a health and safety form at work. But overall, these are looking in really good condition. I did not expect that from a terrorist.
Son? I'm calling the cops, are you okay?
Kia ora koutou. I hope this email finds elected representatives and my fellow colleagues well. Thank you for the excellent mahi you are conducting within our communities to ensure it is a safe, thriving and top-tier city to live in. I would just like to inform you all of some excellent news. Today at 9pm I stormed a property on Auckland's Hibiscus Coast, where I disarmed 2 dangerous members of the public and retrieved 3 library books 5 days past their due dates. You'll be pleased to know they are safely back on our shelves, available for use once more. I love my job, and getting to serve the constituents of Tamaki Makaurau is an honour. Sending my warmest regards, Ngā mihi, Troy Troyford, Libraries and Council Services Assistant.